Welcome. Well, we've explored some options for Tadasana, mountain pose, and also Utkatasana, chair pose. And today we're going to look at the lunge. A lot of people want to cringe or shudder when they hear the word lunge. And honestly, I get that. The thing of it is, it's a great posture. There are so many benefits to it. However, we have to find the way to do it that is best for our body. So let's just look at some options. And I may struggle with a couple of these, and so you'll know why I do what I do, why I want to share options with other people. So if we think about a lunge, I'm just going to step over this blanket for a little bit. I have the chair here to help with my balance if I need it. So I might be coming here. My back foot is flexed. My back leg is straight. And this is a lunge. Front knee is bent, knees over the ankle. It feels really good. It especially feels really good because I have my hand on this chair. So I don't feel like I'm going to fall over. Tip number one, right there. All right, and then when you're ready to switch, you can step up and step the opposite leg back. Okay? And if you want to see what it's like to let go of the chair, you can do that. It's practice. It is absolutely a practice. So there you go. Now, sometimes you'll hear the phrase low lunge, and that means being down on one knee. Well, I definitely have knee issues. So that is not an option that I choose, but I want to share it with you because you may not have knee issues. So I'm going to use the chair and these blocks to help me get to the floor so that you can see what that looks like. So I do have a blanket underneath my knee. That helps. Okay, my front knee here. And then I'm going to flex that back foot. And I can come forward on my blocks like this. And then I can do that on the other side. I can switch legs and go to the other side. Now, another option is to do a lunge with the blocks. So I use the blocks and I can press into these blocks to help me get up here. Woo. Come back to a position that feels good in my body. Front knee is bent, knees above the ankle. And I should have a nice straight line from my crown to my heel across the body. This actually feels really good. And with the blocks, it makes it doable. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step that foot back up. I'm switching sides, but I also want to share something with you. If you're a person like me that has a little extra abundance and love here, sometimes that can feel kind of uncomfortable. So you can take those your legs wider if you would like. So let's try that on this side. So this time, I'm going to step back, but I'm going to take my legs a little farther apart, more like they're on a railroad track. Come down to my blocks and step back. And I can heel toe this front leg over a little to give me more space. I could even put this hand inside if I wanted to do that. So great hip opener. It feels so good. This is amazing for your legs and your hips. But you have to find the one that works for you. So then we come back up. Whew. All right. So you can see it's not easy for me either. But the trick is finding what works for you. So if you're like, there's no way, I'm not getting on the floor, I don't think so, Janice. That's okay. So we'll just ditch the blanket and the blocks, and we'll use the chair. I love the chair. This is my favorite way to practice a lunge. Brings me up a little higher, I have a little more room, and I can come forward, step one foot back, bring my hands to the chair. I can really stretch out that back leg, front knees bent. This is great. I can hold this a lot longer than I could either of the other positions. When I want to switch, I have the chair there to help support me as I switch. And you can hold it longer than I am. I'm just sharing with you some options. So, you can use the back of the chair. Always make sure at least 2 legs of your chair are on the mat. So this is a little higher, but this works too. You could also use the wall for sure. I've had handprints all over my garage door from doing this after walks or back in the day after runs. So a lunge is great. It's a good one to do every day, maybe multiple times a day. But the thing is, you want to find a way to practice it that is supportive to your body and does not cause any pain. Now, what about if you're sitting down? You might say, well, if I'm seated, how can I do a lunge? Well, you have options. You could scoot over to the side of your chair and step 1 foot back. I'll go from the side. You can see better like this. You could do that. Absolutely. And you could do that on both sides. Another option is this. And bringing it forward like that. We often do this in chair yoga for our lunges during our sun salutations when we're in the chair. And that works too. And that can be done laying on your back as well. So the lunge, the lunge, the lunge. Challenging, so beneficial. Explore and find the one that feels good in your body and then practice it